New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Don't you just love our new opening? And welcome to New Thought Media Prayer Team's Evening Prayer. I am Reverend Dr. Sharri Johnson, and I am a member of that team. And I think our new opening is wonderful. I love it when he says, and now it's time to pray together. I'm easily entertained. But I am also here to pray with you, for you, and about you, because that's what the purpose of the New Thought Media Prayer Team is. We have made a commitment, all of us from around the world, to be here twice a day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. for just one reason, to pray with you, for you, and about you. So there are some things we want to make sure you know we know. For instance, there is no such thing as a silly prayer. Nothing ever has existed or ever could exist that is too big or too little to pray about. And right on the heels of that comes, there's a pretty good chance. In fact, I'd call it a high probability that you're going to have a prayer request that doesn't come at 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Not to worry, we got you covered. We have a special email address, prayer@ntmedia.org. It's available 24/7, 365. And the whole reason it is there is so that whenever that prayer request pops into your head or your heart, you can shoot us an email and let it go because it's taken care of. And what we offer here at New Thought Media are called affirmative prayers. And that means that we don't beg God for anything. We don't try to change God's mind about how the universe works. We understand that all of that's a waste of energy because there's really only one reason for prayer, and that is to change the conscious awareness of the person doing the praying. Therefore, not only do we pray affirmative prayers, but we pray them in the first person so that you can listen in the first person with the ears of your heart. Hear the words that are spoken as though they were rising up in your own consciousness. Feel the power and the truth of the prayer. Let it become your prayer. And then you become the prayer who receives the benefit of the prayer. So we're going to start, as we always do, with a reading. This one is from Ernest Holmes' First Daily Reader, 365 Science of Mind. And this is the reading from February 7th. I picked this one without reading it because I loved the affirmation, the title, so much. Here it is. I contemplate the presence. I contemplate the presence, with a capital P, of course. It doesn't matter what we call it, so long as we remember that there is a secret place of the Most High within us, and that we may consciously enter it by merely knowing that we are already there. This is the place where the universe meets us in its wholeness without any restrictions whatsoever. This is the place where the all delivers everything that it is to us. Anything that helps you enter here is good. If you say prayers, make affirmations, repeat beautiful passages, or just sit in the quiet contemplation of your thought, realizing the presence of life, you will do well. For all of these methods lead to the conclusion that the power exists and is available. All life, all health, all love, all peace exists in this power. Our loneliness, our sense of isolation, our poverty, our doubt, our sickness are results of being disconnected in consciousness from this divine self. I let go of every inharmonious, limiting thought. I quietly turn within and acknowledge that inner presence of my own being. Beautiful, uplifting feelings of harmony, peace, and love flow through me like a river, elevating my consciousness to a new and higher level of acceptance and unity. Lives up to its title, doesn't it? So let's take this into treatment. I'm going to invite you to just relax in your chair and trust it to support you so you can focus all of your attention on the prayer itself, on hearing the words with the ears of your heart, on experiencing the presence, on feeling the power that is the very essence of your being. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. And if it's not, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter a bit. So here we go. There is only one presence and one power in the universe, and it is the infinite, eternal, and loving oneness of God. All that exists was created from this power and in this presence as an expression of unconditional love, unlimited wisdom, and infinite intelligence. Since I am such an expression, I can never be outside the presence. I can never be without the intelligence and wisdom that created me from itself. I can never be separated from the peace, and neither can any other person, place, thing, or concept. My vision is in spirit, from spirit, and it sees only truth with a capital T. God is in all as all. And I see God in every person I encounter, in every event I experience, in every discovery of mind or spirit that enters my awareness. And I am so very grateful for this truth, for my awareness of it, for the comfort and peace it brings me, and for the outlook it gives me. I acknowledge the presence in every moment as I release my word, knowing the law has already made it so. And so it is, and so I let it be, and so I celebrate. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope this has been the perfect way to wrap up your day and to set you up for the best night's rest ever. I also hope you'll come back again and again and again, because New Thought Media Network is way more than just a morning and evening prayer kind of place. We have almost 40 hours of programming every single week. And there's something for everybody. In fact, on Sundays, look at the Sunday schedule. On Sundays, we have 6 different centers that live stream their services to our network. You can stay home in your jammies and watch God stuff all day long. And on Tuesdays, if you're not busy around lunchtime, that'd be 10 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Mountain, noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern, I have a program. It's called Global Focus Today. Here you go. There we go. And I interview focus ministers from across the New Thought movement. And focus ministers, as you might suspect, are ministers who do not have a brick and mortar church and a congregation. Instead, we have, yep, I'm a focus minister. We have a special focus for our ministry. Mine is education. But there are as many different kinds of ministry as there are people on the planet. And I'm planning to get every single one of them on my program. Some of them do only work with unhoused people. Some of them only work with children. I have one minister who only does weddings and memorials. That just tickles me so much. I have ministers whose ministry is music, and it makes you cry. And then it makes you go, hadn't considered that. I have a couple who are funny. I mean, comedy is their shtick. It's their ministry. And it makes me laugh till tears roll down my face. And then it makes me go, I never thought about that. So the wonderful thing for me about Global Focus Today is that I've never failed to learn something new from one of my guests, even the ones who've been back more than once. And that means there's a pretty good chance you might learn something too. So join us. And if by chance you think of something that isn't on that schedule I showed you, this one right here, that would be helpful to you spiritually, we've got that covered because we have a special email address, info@ntmedia.org. It's available 24/7, 365. And it is there for the specific reason of giving you a way to give us the ideas that you got that we didn't get. Do not concern yourself that 7 other people may have already given us that same idea, because we would much prefer for 8 people to give us the same idea than for 8 people to not give it to us at all and never get it ourselves. We can't do anything with it unless you send it to us, so send it to us. I hope that you will come back again and again and again. And then especially, I will see you next week. And in the meantime, have the best night's rest ever. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.